Austin Summer League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go with it.
Yeah.
All right. So shows we are live.
How many people can miss?
Mics are good. And we're rocking.
I'm rocking the free roll.
All right.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
let's get into it. Let's kick it off, yo. Oh, actually, Devin, you did last week.
No, that was
No, I
me.
didn't do
You
it.
did.
Devin, let's do the intro.
Hola, amigos.
Oh.
Welcome to 4th and 0 with me, Devon, Ron, and Sean.
Ooh.
We got a lot to talk about.
Okay, there.
I'm playing.
NCAA dropped.
Sorry.
When did NCAA drop?
Monday.
NCAA dropped Monday. A lot of people have been playing. A lot of good game content.
I thought it was just
Deluxe
The
did.
deluxe did for like the pre-orders.
Some of us don't have $100.
Oh, well, actually, one of our lucky viewers who actually just tuned in, he will actually get to play
On Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah, actually, no, he's gonna be able to play tonight.
Oh.
After this pod, after this airs, one of our lucky viewers is actually gonna get their hands on it. But my fault. Go ahead, Devin.
I lost my place.
A lot of good.
But a lot of good content. A lot of people have been playing. I've been watching a lot of gameplay on it. Tebow played Mike Vick, which was sick.
What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah, when the game dropped.
Interesting.
Assuming the Gators versus
It looks
Virginia Tech.
very fun. Yeah,
It does look fun. That's why I
It
feel like I'm
looks
missing
very
out.
fun.
Even though it's only 4 days, and I'd rather
Yeah.
save the $30. But I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, without further ado, man, let's actually get into it. Shout out to DE and Miles. DE said Captain Insano sends his regards.
Captain Insano.
Yo, what's good, Miles? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, you here bright and early. No more of that CPT I see. And he's actually talking about in regards to my question. All right, so fellas, I actually saw this question last night. You can everybody give their takes. Of these choices, who is your NBA coaching GOAT? And I got 4, and I know Ronnie about to roast 2 of them. So we got Phil Jackson, Greg Pop, Pat Riley.
Oh.
Hold on, it gets better. Eric Spo.
Oh. The answer is
Oh,
Popovich.
Honestly, I'm giving it. It is as great as Phil was. I feel like I saw Phil on the back end of his championship career. With,
Yes.
Because obviously we saw like a late 09, 08, 09, 2010s, and then he went to New York after.
Yeah.
But I'm honestly, and DE, I actually agree with you. I'm looking at Pop.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm looking
definitely.
at Pop.
We're with the only one I know.
Popovich.
Popovich.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go by
I
default.
guess I know.
I was gonna say you have to know Phil.
Oh,
You gotta know
shit. Is this the first time we all agreed on something?
I think it is. I think we're almost. This was unanimous for right now. We'll see.
Normally, I'm the one who's.
There's no reason to really bring up anything.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Popovich.
Right.
Oh yeah, the medieval MMA.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
they have
They are
gladiator
literally making a
outfits.
sport out of everything.
Yeah,
Anything and everything.
No, I would watch.
Oh,
I would too.
yeah.
That looks fun.
With the swords?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I
Oh,
would play. I would watch it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I would watch it.
Nah. So,
Yeah.
So, DE said, let's talk about. Oops, sorry. It just went. Get this out of the way. I'm sorry. So, DE said, let's talk about the fact Michael Jordan had Phil Jackson and people called him the GOAT.
Yeah,
And Kobe did too.
Popovich really had Tim Duncan, but he was never like a big megastar. No one ever considered that.
Yeah.
He had David Robinson, but then he was working with like Manu and Tony Parker, and I mean some lesser guys, Patty Mills.
Mhm.
I don't even know, dude, brother.
Oh, they're all good, but I'm saying like he wasn't working with like
So-
superstar level
Right.
players.
So it's like
Yeah.
if you compare like Michael and Kobe versus who Pop had, it's like Pop developed those guys.
Yeah,
Like,
that's exactly.
like,
That's
Phil-
the best way to put it.
Yeah, Phil had the talent right there.
Yeah. He was rocking with Rodman,
Yeah.
Pippen, Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, even Kerr. Like these weren't
all in their prime. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, I give it to Popovich for sure. Just so I think he commands the locker room too, because I feel like Phil Jackson got into it at certain times with certain players. I feel like Popovich is just kind of like Belichick in the way that he's just very firm, and you have to respect him.
I feel like at the time that was needed.
Yeah,
Miles, of course, he went with Phil. Understandable.
Yeah.
What about Red Auerbach?
Red Auerbach.
Auerbach? I'm sorry.
That was the Celtics coach from God, like the '60s to like
Ooh.
so like all the championship
Gotcha.
years. Yeah.
Why is my NFL history better than the NBA?
I mean, it's hard for obviously as a Celtics fan, I know like everything he did, but also he coached so long ago. I really kind of wanted to do it more for like the eye test. So I mean, I feel like that list is fair because we kind of all saw them coach. But
oh, funny you said once again with the big chunkiest jug.
Stay hydrated, dog.
Bro, I'm telling you, this Florida heat is something else. I don't know what it's looking like over there, man.
It's getting like worse. I think I don't know how to describe it.
It's so bad to where you wish, when 7 o'clock hit and it's still humid. So
yeah,
we can't escape it.
No, that's when my neck's starting to speak a little Spanish.
Oh. Oh my god!
It's getting dark, bro.
That's a crazy statement.
It's my neck.
Can we clip that one and put it with all my other ones? He's got like one. I've got like 55. That's really the only outlandish thing he's ever said.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Oh my
I'm trying to
god.
speak a little Spanish too.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're all
What do you mean we're all?
Yeah, I am. I'm getting there. Duolingo for anyone that
Oh yeah.
wants to learn another language.
Yeah, Ubel and
Well, yeah, he's got like
Dennis,
people that work with him.
Oh yeah.
You have people that work with you. It makes it easier.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll listen to some.
that's like the best way to learn.
Yeah, I get in some J Balvin every
Ooh.
now and again. I get in some other people.
That money.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
that
so
buddy's-
Puma,
yeah.
Everybody at work, all the Spanish people I work with, hate Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That's a consensus. A lot of people don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, honestly, because it's like that's not actual like.
I know it's and then it gets to the mainstream, like
Yeah.
as a white person, they're
Yeah.
like, I don't want that representing what we're.
Exactly.
So I get it.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So honestly, let's get into it because DE actually just said he should shout out to Big Poppy's son getting drafted. Devin, you want to kick us off, bro?
Huh?
Let's talk about this all.
Ortiz's son's on the Red Sox now.
I did not watch the All-Star game, to be really honest. I watched most of the Home Run Derby,
Yep.
and then it hit 10, and I was like, I gotta go to bed
Yeah.
because this is taking
Fair
way
enough.
too long.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. I mean, Alec Baum hit 21
Mm-hmm.
to lead, and then to go into the next round. I like how they did it this year.
Yeah. I was gonna say I like the format too.
Because it used to be like this guy versus this guy versus this guy.
Mm.
And this guy could hit 12, this guy could hit 11, this guy could hit 30, this guy could hit 30, like, or 29, or like way more than everybody else, but he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I like that. How it just was like it gave them a time clock and then a ball count. It's like if they ran out of pitches before the clock ran out, so it just made it quicker, made it exciting.
I like Baum, though. He made a comment, and I think, what did he say? He said something about, like, just as we suspected, he's winning.
Did he win?
No, he didn't win.
Who won?
Oscar Hernandez, the first Dodger.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
what it was?
Mhm.
Okay, I kept seeing
Yeah.
his name pop up and I didn't even check.
Yeah, it was a joyous moment. But what wasn't a joyous moment was that national anthem that he just alluded to. He said that thing was worse than Fergie. Fergie can finally rest.
She can rest now. She's probably happy.
She can finally say thank God.
And if they know, because I sent it in the chat, but DE and anyone else that's watching, if you don't know, apparently she was under the influence before she went out there. So fire the PR team.
Yep.
She needs to go somewhere.
She is going somewhere. She's going to rehab.
Yeah.
Yep.
Try to make me go to rehab. I say no.
It's fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently it's Liddy in rehab.
Apparently it's a joke when you go on national TV and embarrass yourself.
Exactly. Apparently it's Liddy in rehab.
Someone said they'll send her to a minor league game as part of her punishment to do one there.
God.
She got to warm back up. Going down to the minor leagues, dude.
But I pull up to like 11 and Mama Dukes is watching. Rod must have pulled up right after the anthem because I got a text from Nick. He was like, "Hey, did you see the anthem? It's god awful." And I was like, I asked my mom. She was like, "Yeah, it was terrible."
I would have busted out laughing. I'm sorry.
Terrible.
I mean, because with the NBA All Star game, everybody just keeping their head down. No,
Where there's a cut to Alec Bowman. He's like fighting, trying to laugh.
Yeah, they're all. You can see them smiling. They're like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Hold on, was everybody? Because I missed that part. Was everybody in the dugout? Because I would have.
I don't know. Were they all? I'm not sure.
Most of the teams.
I watched it back. I watched like the cutaways to like the players and stuff. I think some of them were already on the field. I'm not sure the rest of them were, but that's just like
for the home run derby.
Yeah.
No, for the
She sang for the home run derby. She did not sing for the.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because there was the other dude, some other country singer. He did a good job for the All-Star game. Yeah, home run derby she did not. But that is like so irresponsible. Yeah. You're always going to be known as the girl. I didn't even know who the hell she was. I'm not a country music person, but
100%.
You think that's not going to get around on social media?
I know, but like now you're the girl that freaking sucked because you were drunk, and hopefully she gets help. Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Like, is it that bad to where you can't not drink because you're about to go out and sing the national anthem? I don't know. I'm not condoning anything, but maybe if you need to chill out, just do a little. You can't not drink for like 2 or 3 hours before.
Yeah.
And then it's over in 10 minutes, and then go party afterwards.
Exactly.
Dude, how it must be bad. So hopefully she gets help though. On a serious note.
He says she was drunk, jealous of Paul's schemes with Livy Dunn.
No.
And then he also says, shout out to Stream East for all the All-Star Weekend coverage.
Yeah, they got you covered.
I seen something before Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Is this when the All-Star game was?
Yes.
Livy Dunn knows apparently how to pitch because Paul Skeens been teaching her all that. She knows how to throw like a 2-finger fastball, curveball.
Whoa. Yeah, the All-Star game was yesterday. Yeah.
Yes.
And Mr. Jaron Duran won the MVP.
Paul Skeens struck out Aaron Judge.
He did.
I was too busy. Was that aired or was it on?
It was. It should have been on ESPN.
Yeah. Because it didn't. Unless I was slow, probably was skill issue. I was watching Summer League.
Actually, it might not have been on ESPN. It might have been on Fox.
Okay, so that's.
I think it was probably on Fox. Okay. It used to be when I was a kid, so I haven't watched it in a couple of years. I think it still is though.
Got it. Okay, because I was watching Summer League. And I was like, where the hell is the game?
Oh, damn.
Didn't realize it was on Fox, even though I just read it last week that was going to be aired on Fox.
Might be a hot take. Get rid of the jerseys.
Those jerseys were ugly.
Oh, how bad are we talking?
Bring back.
Don't tell me. Do not tell me.
Bro, bring back when they just wear their own team.
Oh,
yeah, with a patch on it.
That was
horrible.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I didn't even click on this link.
And they're sending some of those. They're sending some of those like Jaron Duran's jerseys going to the Hall of Fame, so it's going to be in there forever, and it's ugly.
These look like fruit.
Bro, I miss the days.
Like the first, if there was like a first edition of Fruit Loops,
brother. What?
Yeah, that's ugly. Yeah. It makes it look more pink there. It's a little more dark red than it is on that picture, but it's still ugly. You could
have them wear their own jerseys.
Yeah, that was cool. Like put that jersey and then just put a patch right here.
Yeah. All-star patch.
Yeah.
What DE said they look like mustard jars.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah. It was bad.
Shrek green ketchup.
That was horrible.
Oh,
that's horrible.
We've just gotten so far away from just any kind of continuity on jerseys and logos. And I was talking to my mom about this today. I was like, what happened to like fun things? Like we used to have like, I told you McDonald's would be colorful. We'd have the play pit. Now looks like a prison.
Yeah. Going full AI
yeah,
now you got androids handing.
That's what I'm saying.
About to hand you.
There's like they used to wear cool uniforms there, like colorful or something. Now I'm like, it just looks bland. Kids have no imagination now.
Because the McDonald's and Cocoa, it's like the thing you walk up to, or whatever you want to call it. You keep wanting to say desk, it's not a desk. The counter.
Yeah.
One computer, wall, and then 3 or 4 of the machines you just go around.
And then the only time you speak to anybody at the counters when they're calling out their orders.
Yeah.
Like you don't even go there to order anymore.
No.
Like they just knocked that whole thing out. I'm like, wow, we changed from as you said, ball pit. Like you can literally see the ball pit from outside pulling into the restaurant.
Yeah.
Now it's just it just looked like I don't know.
You can pull up some kids up there picking his boogers.
They got this crap on the screen.
1 for $5.
Yeah.
He's 4 for 19 in the last 2 games. And 0 for 11 from 3.
And I actually wanted to talk about that too. With I saw like a small clip. I think it was on like Bleacher Report or ESPN on Instagram. So it was the fourth quarter. It was that game against Boston. He hit a fadeaway mid-range shot,
and they posted it.
The crowd erupted. I was like, yeah. I'm like, but the first round pick dropping the casual 25, and everybody.
Connect's been going crazy every game, and they don't care. They don't care.
Just chilling.
They also posted his block. He had a block.
Oh, I didn't.
And it was all in capital letters on ESPN.
I did not see it.
But we're gonna refrain from talking about this today. We really, really don't need to give it any more coverage.
See the jersey.
Which one?
The Charlie.
Back up. No, didn't on the court side.
Oh. Okay. I'm a little disrespectful.
Charlie Bill in the way.
Oh my god.
I mean,
that was better than.
Yeah.
You got fucking scared.
Well,
yeah, I'm allowed to say it.
Well, DE said, "Wait, what was this coverage of someone picking their nose?"
The little kid in the McDonald's thingy.
And the comment.
You pull up to the parking lot.
Oh yeah.
His nose.
Mom yelling at him. Yeah.
Eating fries off the tube.
No, my fault, D. We were repping this.
Yeah, we were rambling. Dude.
Yeah, we got off topic.
It
started with the ugly jerseys, and then I have a very passionate debate about how nothing has originality anymore. Yeah. We went from there.
We went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, we did.
But going back, what's up?
Real quick, do you remember the booths at McDonald's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were classic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we lost those
like
too.
Fancy chairs.
We even lost the little sunroom thing in Wendy's. I remember I used to sit there when I was a kid.
Yeah,
that nice little overhang. Yeah, there's one in New Hampshire. We used to sit there all the time.
I think there was one down here. I don't know if they got rid of it.
It might have been the one on Garden. I think at the sunroom.
Yeah.
I've never sat inside. I've only gotten food. But I like the one here, the one down the street. I've sat.
Yeah. It's crazy. No. Sad times.
Yeah. Memory lane. And before we actually continue, it's funny. One of my boys, he's actually one of the mods on the channel. He was telling me that we need to make a game.
Maybe doing that.
Apparently, our takes with the gaming channel.
I would definitely be down for that.
I don't.
But still, it's like we just all know about games.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But fellas, is there anything y'all had in particular? Because today might be a slow day.
It might be a slow day, quick day, but let's see.
Oh, you need to see a gaming channel?
We could probably pull it off.
Hold up. And then D also said, here's the true question about all-star jerseys being bad. It may affect Lapuki's legacy.
No.
Oh, what is his name? Like actually Brownie?
Yes.
No, it's LeBron James Jr.
It's LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Everybody calls him Brownie. I didn't know his name was LeBron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, LeBron. I thought. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought.
You thought it was Bronny? No, yeah, it's yeah.
Because that's all I heard since what, before high school?
I remember an article like 10 years ago, and he said he's not going to wear his dad's number because he wants to make his own legacy, and they were going to be like, it said something like, coming on the court, Bronny James, and it looks just like him. Like, you can't hide it. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Name is literally the same.
Yeah.
Literally. D, you said, nah, his name is Lamini. That's funny. Lamini.
Lapuki,
bro. I don't know if I have anything on here. Is it really been that slow?
Because we'll definitely get into some football coverage because a few things popped up. Definitely want to give our condolences to Joe Bryant, Kobe Bryant's dad. He passed away, I believe, yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else for that too, I think.
I'll probably get to that. I just remembered. Remember that, but definitely want to give our condolences. I was trying to remember who it was, but definitely want to give our condolences here at the podcast to Vanessa Bryant and her family. Losing father-in-law is definitely rough. Wow, just just one thing after another. I know that family can't catch a break, but you gotta be with them and their family. DE also said we got mustard jerseys before GTA 6.
We did get mustard jerseys before GTA 6.
For the sake of respecting, I cannot say that comment just for the sake of it.
Oh.
I know you're making a joke. Like, I'm not mad. I know you're making a joke. I just want to keep it respect. But I know you're making a joke. But
And I got a notification Tuesday morning. I thought about changing the jerseys like the day of. I was like, what?
Oh, for MLB or
for the All-Star game?
Oh.
Tuesday morning. Yeah, the game's at 7. I might change the jerseys.
That's fair.
Now that we saw them, they probably should.
Yeah, they should have taken they should have listened to their gut because it was telling them something.
I'm pretty sure somebody was like, you know what? Yeah, this ain't it. Should have pulled the plug.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good Pro Bowl jersey, All-Star in years. I've had a good one in years.
Actually, because I just thought of a random question. Will they eventually get rid of the Pro Bowl? I know it's just like fun and games right now.
I think so. I think. Is it fun and is it game? I mean, I don't even know if these people want to be here. Like, they're having fun because they're with, like, obviously, friends that they don't get to hang out with because they're on different teams. But, like, to me, it was a prestigious honor to play in a game that you got honored because you had one of the best seasons in your position.
Honolulu, too.
Yep, that, too. I mean, just give them the Pro Bowl title and then give them the first team, second team, third, whatever, and then all pro. But yeah, I don't see the point in it.
It's nice to have it under your name, but it's also like you're playing in the losers bracket.
Yeah,
essentially, you're playing in the
losers way to play
bracket.
Mm-hmm. No one wants to play in the Pro Bowl because if you're the Super Bowl's coming up, you're obviously not going to play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. If they got rid of it, do you think there would be riots in the streets? I don't think so.
Right. You said the MLB budget going to Ukraine and our military. That's why we got mustard jerseys. Good lord.
Oh, is that Eddie House's kid? Hold on. Damn. How old am I?
Whoa.
Well, that's crazy.
Whoa, we are that old.
I got a mini basketball after their 08, and it was Eddie House because it was the cheapest one that was signed. My dad was like, "Oh, look, they got signed ones." So I was like, "Oh, that one's like $20." I'm like, I'll get that. That's crazy, though.
That's insane. So we are legit seeing people's sons in the NBA.
Already got him in the NFL.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Trotter just got drafted.
Yeah. Wow. We're turning back the
clock.
Well, the Ortiz one hit me because I was a big baseball fan growing up.
Yeah.
So I was watching this kid on the field take batting practice when he was like 4. They'd throw him underhand the ball. Now he's 19.
Right.
I'm like, oh my god.
I'm actually curious because LaDainian Tomlinson's nephew is a cornerback. I forget which team he plays for in the NFL. I'm actually curious how many of our favorite teams, like their children, are gonna be playing.
Yeah, that's
drafted.
You got to think. Yeah, teams coming up, and it's different. Like, because everyone's now going to compare it to Bronny because it's going to be like, oh, he went to the team, but like Joey Porter Jr. went to the Steelers. Right. Yes, his dad's connection. That dude is good.
Right.
Every reason to get drafted. He actually went too late. He should have got drafted in the first. Mm-hmm. So there's like a difference, and I don't want it to like because I heard that with Ortiz's kid. They were like, oh, like why aren't they saying anything about this? Because he got drafted in the 18th round.
Right.
Fair enough. Like, so I hope it's not like a long-term discussion with like kids getting drafted to the team, but Marvin Harrison, same thing. He's probably going to be better than his dad. It could be, but.
Well, all right. So D said, all right, fit check of the day. Devin, at least it's not New York. That's all I got to say about your fit.
Yeah, no.
That's funny.
What's Lapuki wearing, dude? What are you wearing?
What's Lapuki? Will affect his legacy. We need to know. We're asking the heart. We're turning this around.
Oh, don't hide behind the camera.
Bro said I'm not going to stand for that any longer. Oh man, but I was actually just curious because I thought about it. I'm like, I did prefer the old format of the Pro Bowl, just actually playing the game. But I understand you're trying to make it to where
We don't have Sean Taylor lighting up.
But
what's his name? The punter.
At the same time, they stopped playing rough years ago.
Yeah,
it's literally just 2-hand touch.
That's a Sean.
You know, it's like
try to kill somebody.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it's either 2-hand touch. They go down. They're not really tackling. It's just and I get it, but how the format is now, it's like my fault to watch it.
Oh.
But yeah, how things are now, I'm just like, bro, no one wants to see these dudes play 2-hand touch.
Like it was in Orlando. Keep that in mind. It's not far, and none of us wanted to go. I know you went one year, but
it was boring.
I'm like, this past year, I'm like,
dang, bro. So you kind of cooking me. You said so. My fit kind of plain. Not gonna lie. The middle class jeans. These are cargos. Get it right, my boy. You also said, if I can get this out the way, middle class jeans, man. I mess with it. The shirt. That's about it.
Is he talking about the Eddie Guerrero shirt I got on? I don't know if you can even see it.
But. I thought bro was still cooking me. I'll mess with it. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah. He was talking about.
Yes, it's an XL, but I couldn't find it anywhere else. I looked on eBay for a couple years and
now
took what I could get.
And now XLs is back in style.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody with the baggy fits now. I'm just like, wow.
If I wore this like 8 years ago, they would have been like, "Damn, you're poor."
Oh yeah, you're looking like a homeless person now. You wear. Your
look at him.
Oh, your shirts are. You actually wear your regular size. Trash. Getting cooked.
Look at that medium shirt. How old are you?
Right.
12.
Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. Like, get your fit together.
Yeah.
But actually, let's spin off to some football news. So, y'all want to talk about the obvious?
The wide receiver in question.
Yeah, I'm mad you didn't even name him.
The elephant in the room.
Man, let's talk about it, fellas. How do we feel? Is it justified? Does it? How are we feeling? In chat, y'all can also chime in as well.
Mr. Aiyuk. This has been like an ongoing thing for I feel like months and months and months. And we need to find a resolution because the 49ers keep saying they're not going to trade him. But now he wants to leave. So
I think that also ties into why Debo wanted to leave in the first place.
Yeah,
because obviously something's going on.
I think we're missing something in the inner workings of the 49ers.
I think we are.
Because why would you want to leave a team that does not win the Super Bowl, but go? I mean, they're a contender.
Right.
So.
Right. But if it's coming down to pay, because let me guess, Nick Bosa got signed, if I'm correct.
Yes.
I don't.
McCaffrey just got a little extension.
Got a crazy ass bag over the offseason, I remember. Who else? Did Purdy get a crazy bag?
Not yet. He's at some point coming up, but
okay. And then their defense, they let go of one of their defensive tackles, and he was also talking about that because he was upset that he didn't get a bag, and he felt like it was disrespectful for them to ask him to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
So DE said Brandon Aiyuk to the Steelers. Let's be real, it won't matter where he goes. The Chiefs will win again. The script is in. It's actually funny because he actually sent me that, and I was like, plot twist, he goes to the Steelers or Colts.
Yeah, I can see it. I think the Steelers make the most sense because
I meant Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Oh yeah.
Chiefs,
I mean the Colts. No, they have Pittman. They wouldn't.
They need a number 2.
They do.
Well, I think he would be a number 1. They would be 1A, 1B.
The reports that came out was a team with a quarterback on the rookie deal that would want to elevate him like everyone else is doing.
Colts.
The Colts would make sense.
Colts.
They could sneak in. I do think it's the Commanders or it's the Steelers because there's the connection with Jaden Daniels. They played in college, which also is crazy to think that Jaden Daniels was in college for that long.
Question: Are the I almost said their old team name? I almost said it again. Is Washington?
Yeah.
Good Lord, is Washington willing to pay them?
I think so because I think if you want to make your quarterback happy, they're very close. Terry and Aiyuk is a good combo for him.
I think I'm still thinking about old Washington.
Yeah, the new regime would pay. Snyder wouldn't. Yeah.
I know Jay-Z Magic Johnson, and I know I'm forgetting somebody else. They're all coming in and redoing the inner workings.
Getting a new because they had such a bad taste left in their mouth. But also, I remember Washington way back would pay players and they wouldn't work. I mean, Hainsworth sticks out like a sore thumb.
Right.
They gave him like the largest contract for a defensive player ever, and he just took a nap all the time. They brought in McNabb. He sucked. He was towards the end. They just tried to get him. He was at the very end. Yeah.
Because after he left Philly, that was it. Because bro was looking lethargic. He wasn't lazy, but he was already out there, 1 foot out.
I think if they can get a first round pick for him, I don't even know why you wouldn't do it.
Right.
Especially because you might get lucky that a team that's not great might be a high pick.
Right.
Like you could get him, send him to the Colts. What if, God forbid, hopefully not happens, Richardson gets hurt again? That could end up being like a top 10 pick.
But then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like I'm just thinking about money per se.
Yeah.
Because who's really gonna want to pay him? Like right now, because look at how I get it. Like there's certain teams that already locked in their players, but I'm like, who's gonna want to take on the asking price that he's wanting? They could get him on his current contract now,
but he's wanting to get paid. That's why he wants to leave.
So it's going to be similar to a Stephon Diggs situation, but the Texans dropped that contract so he can just walk out.
Exactly, yeah. Because they're going for broke this year, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, they see a window open and they're taking it.
Right. So that's my only issue with his contract is like who's just going to be willing to take that on out long term.
Just sign it and pass it over. Yeah.
Now, if the Colts do it, I'm like, okay, cool. I can see that. If he ends up going to the Steelers too. I could also see that.
It'll be interesting. I hope it gets done quick. I really don't want it to drag out anymore. Just send him somewhere, you know?
B said, well, your fits affect Kermit's legacy, though.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Kermit Mahomes.
Kermit Mahomes.
You're funny.
Did you see, not a side note, because this just pulled up. Did you see the thing?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Devontae Adams did not like Jimmy Garoppolo.
So I feel like when I saw that, I was like, well, you know what? What do you expect? You have a top tier wide receiver who expects the ball on the money. And if you don't get him the ball, of course he's going to be.
He was getting hospital balls.
Yeah.
And I think someone said, like 2 quarters after that video, he got laid out.
Yeah.
Garoppolo from the Patriots to the 49ers to the Raiders is like.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened. I don't know. He was not good and not serviceable.
And then I think there was I forgot whose podcast Devontae Adams was on, but he also mentioned how he was wanting Green Bay to resign him. And it got to a point where he asked, he's like, all right, so what are we talking about? And I think they gave him like a 2-3 year deal for like trash money, and he hung up the phone.
Ooh.
Because I'm just like, dude, like I'm willing to run it back with Aaron, but I want to get paid.
Yeah.
So they gave him a dirty price. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't even offer that the type of money that he said.
I don't blame him either.
And then he just walked. So
if it was that bad,
now my question, my elephant in the room, when the hell is he getting out of Oakland? Or I'm sorry, Las Vegas. I am on one. I'm 0-3.
They're not going to trade him. He's just going to rot until his contract expires.
And he got 2 more years?
I think so. And what is he, 32?
Yeah. I think.
We're missing like prime. Well, the prime Devontae.
No, his prime was in Green Bay.
I was going to say.
For 7 years.
It doesn't mean he's bad now, but his prime's passed. So you're getting like a top 10 receiver still, but it's not the one that you would, watch back in the day.
So, he got a 5-year joint. What's this, year 3?
Yeah, this is going into year 3.
140 mil.
He did get paid, but I think he's miserable. So.
Oh yeah, 100% he's miserable.
There's a variation to it. Yeah.
He doesn't have a trade clause, so if someone were to come in and offer him more money than what he's offering, then why not? But how many years he has left on that deal? 3 years. But 2024 represents the final year of guaranteed money on that.
Little update.
What?
Best birthday present I can ask for? Get the poop game.
Oh, Phillies and Pirates.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
You get the poop game.
Nice.
The poop game. What a good present.
What a great present.
Let's start back on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if everybody will be back.
Yeah.
I would assume.
All right, so.
I know they got like a whole week off.
Yeah.
Right, but how we also feel about Jamal Adams. So the Titans are definitely, yeah, I know. I was sleeping too, but I was like, wow, they're really stocking up. They're really trying to contend in that division, which is crazy because they were literally bottom dwellers, and now all of a sudden they're literally. I still don't know where. I wish we could have. I think we really need to spend some time who we really think is going to win that division.
I know.
Actually, sit down.
Well, here's the Titans just decided instead of going the draft route that some teams are going now, they just like looked at the cap space and they were just like,
yeah,
take it. Anyone that wants to take it.
I mean, look at all the contracts that came up.
I know.
Henry, Tannehill,
yeah, that's true.
Brown, Kevin or Byard, Kevin Byard.
They still have what? They still have Simmons, Hopkins. They paid.
Yep.
They paid Pollard.
Yep.
They paid Snead. They got him in trade.
Yep.
Now they have Adams. We're missing someone for sure, but yeah, they paid a lot.
Boyd or did they get Tyler Boyd?
Where did Tyler Boyd go?
I think he's still because we were talking about.
I know he signed somewhere.
I think Tyler Boyd is with the Titans. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, he's with the Titans.
Yep.
Okay,
Damn,
that's what I
that
thought.
slipped through the cracks like completely.
Yeah. No, I remember we covered it, but again with everything going on, I forget. So,
they've just got so many players that it's hard to track. Yeah.
So they honestly have a good offense. It's definitely going to take some time, but they're getting some pieces on defense. I'm not saying that Jamal Adams is really going to put them over the top, but they're definitely making some. They're definitely making some moves just to get themselves in contention.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. Really, the big question mark is who's behind center, which is Will Levis, because if he's mediocre, then the rest of that team doesn't tick. So.
Oh yeah, didn't they get a couple guards too?
I think they did. I was actually going to bring that up.
During the draft,
they drafted.
I know they. I think they got a.
They drafted J.C. Latham, I think.
Yeah,
out of
they
Bama.
did. Yes, they did.
They drafted Latham.
So they're definitely going to move that offensive line around.
They're trying to protect him because he was getting clobbered last year.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There were games against my will that I watched with the Titans and them, and it was just on.
Yeah.
And then he was just. I would see him. He's like always on the ground.
Yeah, that's how I felt being there watching that game in the Heat.
Yeah.
When, I'm like, bro, like the Jazz are just killing them.
Oh my God, I do feel bad because I don't think he's a bad quarterback. So,
but that team in general is just bad.
Yes.
So then they got Mike Vrabel out of there, and then they got new coordinator. So it's definitely going to be
it's a new team,
a tight race. Trying to what's the chance that they all make the playoff, barring no one gets injured?
Wait, two wild card teams, right?
Yep.
No, I can't. I mean, mathematically it could, but they would have to be better than the Dolphins and the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have to be better than let's say, one of the Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, or Browns.
And then the AFC West.
That one's just kind of meddling because, I mean, that's.
Because they got to beat out Chargers?
The West would be, the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. Obviously, the Chiefs got it.
Right.
So they could do that, but, I mean, I don't think they're better than the Dolphins.
If the entire AFC, well, not the entire, besides the Chiefs, if the rest of the AFC West tanks, not purposely, but like if
they just bottom out.
Yeah, then
which I can see it.
Right. So they have a chance of making it, but it's definitely going to be it's going to be a lot closer now.
Yeah.
Like this is a brand new division.
We could see the Titans be in last place, and they would be.
They could still
9-8.
They could have
theoretically.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be close. It wouldn't be like as the previous records.
No, yeah. They're all going to be good teams,
right.
So they're not walkover games.
Again, barring anybody gets injured.
Yeah.
Because definitely with these games going on, expanding the season. Let's see. Oh, and then some of the rookies, some of these rookies got signed. So
Caleb got his contract.
Yeah, he got a 38 mil. We can definitely talk about that too. I'm actually looking up stuff right now. Jamal Adams wants to prove that he is still that guy. We'll see what happens when the season starts and hopefully your body holds up. Bengals franchise tag T. Higgins won't have extension by deadline. Jeez.
Another random sidebar to make you feel old. I saw Juwan Howard in the crowd, and I'm like,
yeah, I saw that.
Okay, his son's playing for the Magic.
Wow.
Number 13?
Yo, are we?
Pink shoes, yeah.
We really are old.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yep.
So definitely, Devin, I remember what you were talking about. So Jacoby Jones.
Yes. R.I.P.
Kick returner, punt returner, Houston Texans.
Ravens, notably,
Ravens.
Yeah. I think the Raiders too. Yeah.
Passed away at 40. At the time. Yeah. At the time, I did not look at an update, but I'll be honest, I'm not trying to really get messy. It sort of reminded me of Vincent Jackson. When just you got the call, it happened. Got the call, it happened. Didn't really disclose any information at first.
Yeah.
And
has anything else come out? Do you know?
I have not heard anything else. I haven't.
First and foremost, obviously, yeah, condolences to his family.
Yeah.
I know. And it doesn't, I mean, obviously he has one of the most notable plays in Super Bowl history, but regardless, I mean, it's sad when a former player or anyone that young passes away.
He's on my Madden games.
Yeah.
I was doing a y'all know those videos with like the YouTubers, like the NBA, NFL YouTubers will take like the worst team. And
franchise and rebuild.
Do a rebuild. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
With the Texans and that team was ass.
Oh yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of bad.
But dang man, it just sucks because all these people who just grew up watching it. It's not even. It's just the fact that they're not even making it to age 50.
I know.
This year's been bad.
Yeah. This year's been really bad. It's a long list of receivers, especially too. Obviously, they take a lot of the brunt of hits,
but I'm like, dude, like that just shows like these dudes are really going through something.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to make fun of what I sent y'all yesterday, but Darren Waller, whole thing.
I know.
I'm just like, wow, bro.
It's okay to make surface level jokes, but and because he does set himself up for it. There's an off chance that there's nothing wrong with him at all, and he's a little eccentric and he's just kind of thinking outside the box, but. If there is something going on, obviously you want to be considerate about it because it's sad, and he's, played the game he loves, and he's suffering the consequence. A lot of these dudes are, so it is sad.
It's so crazy. It's literally just a wide receiver.
It is. Even with like AB, because he sets himself up for all of it, but like when you go back and watch some of the hits, the perfect hit's always the one that stands out. It's like you can't tell me that he doesn't have a little bit of brain damage or CTE, but. Yeah, it's just, man, it's sad. Like you said, these dudes are not making it to 50, and
Any hit from Perfect?
Huh?
Any hit from Perfect?
Any hit from Perfect?
Ever.
Yeah. Nasty. Yeah.
Wide receiver, Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison was arrested this past Friday on suspicion of DUI.
Timing could not have been great. Your teammate just passed, and I'm not trying to make it worse than it sounds, but
we're being honest.
It's if we're not going to pull punches and just kind of report it how we see it and hear it, then your teammate passing away from what we've heard was on the opposite end. That obviously he didn't do that, but he got hit, and now you're doing reckless driving not too much longer after that.
Yeah, then I think he passed it or whatever. Next night, gets caught alone drinking. Right after he got.
Who, Addison?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody saw him alone out drinking. So like.
Yeah, but this was before the DUI, wasn't it? Was this before the DUI?
After.
No, so this was after Jackson passed away. They saw him out
He
alone
got the
drinking.
DUI or whatever.
So he got the DUI.
And
Then
the
he
night
went.
after that,
He was out drinking by
he was out
himself.
drinking again. Do it at home, brother. I know you got a house big enough.
Or Uber, or if you want to do it by yourself and settle it. But.
I'm telling you, they're not really thinking that far. I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying they're just
not smart.
They're just not really exercising their frontal lobes. Let's just say that.
Out of curiosity, I think didn't Jordan Addison not have another issue with driving? Yeah.
Was that
last year?
Oh yeah.
Driving 140 miles an hour for dog emergency.
Yes, we did talk about that.
So, was his dog having an emergency? Possibly. But were you driving 140? Bro, so yeah, this is now, and this was almost 2 years to the day, because this was July 20, or 1 year to the day, July 24th, 2023. He is going down the wrong path.
What up?
Injuries?
Oh yeah. Apparently her fit was getting unwanted remarks, but let's keep it up. Yeah. So, in other lighthearted news, this is considered lighthearted, NFL Network's Good Morning Football relaunches on Monday, July 29th.
It's not bad.
To kick it off, Roku, Sony Pictures Television finalized streaming partnership for NFL Media's new series and Good Morning Football franchise. Did I say Good Morning America? I meant Good Morning Football. I think I said.
Yeah, you said football.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you, Lord. And I also want to tailor off that, and I forgot to bring it up last Wednesday, but apparently the NBA is trying to get something in set to where they're going to be streaming 5 days a week.
I did see that.
Always going to be games on. So I saw it was probably going to be ESPN, NBC, since they're no longer working with TNT. If I said Peacock, I know I'm missing like 2 other streaming services.
Might have been Hulu. I don't know if they were doing Hulu, but
if it's on ESPN, it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm gonna be real, I am not tuning in to do that. I got League Pass right on the computer. If it's not on ESPN or ABC or whatever, I'm not gonna go
exactly. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But actually, this is in some more lighthearted news. Calvin Johnson Jr. to be inducted into Detroit's Pride of the Lions in Week 4 against the Seahawks. So it'll definitely be something to watch as that man who I wish won a ring.
Yeah. He falls into the what I was talking about with Paul George, how Paul George is going to skip teams. If he would have stayed in Indiana, he would have got like this kind of treatment. But like, yeah, Calvin Johnson obviously suffered through some bad teams, but like he's idolized. Same thing with Barry Sanders there too. So yeah. I mean, he's always got a spot. I'm sure anywhere he wants to go there.
100%. Let's see. Commanders are hiring ex-Panthers GM Scott Fitterer as personnel executive. I don't. Sure, why not?
Someone owed him a job, maybe.
I guess it's not what you know; it's who you know. I guess
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Let's see. I know these dudes just got paid. As we talked about before, Brandon Aiyuk requests trade from 49ers as wide receiver seeks new contract, and then the 49ers doubled down and said that man is not going anywhere.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah. Exactly.
Still looking. Oh, Ronnie, so your man's Kayshawn
Booty.
booty.
Yeah.
Won't face prosecution over online gambling.
He beat the case.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
I don't know. It's like something with the Patriots. It's like they just like same thing with Jack Jones. Just poof. They had enough to pull up the charges, so like how did it fall apart? That's what I'm wondering. That's
They said, "Oh, you got a case? Say less."
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Mr. Kraft got those lawyers.
Say less. We gonna talk to him. Don't you worry.
Don't worry.
Next week, yeah, bro.
We're gonna get like the all criminal team on there, so they can do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. Jordan Addison's getting traded next week. I have no idea, but
switching over to some basketball real quick. So Kyrie Irving undergoes surgery on broken hand. He broke his left hand during training, so he about to have a crazy ass handle.
Yeah,
dribble package with the lay this season coming up. I mean, he's a right-handed shooter, so we about to see a crazy ass layup package coming up. Let's see. Sort of want to read this, but it's let's see. Okay, so I was gonna read this article because apparently Adam Silver was thinking about Silver breaks down state of NBA in Las Vegas as far as like if they were gonna make a team or anything, but it's not in the works. I guess it's all smoke in the air.
Interesting.
One player got up out of the not Detroit, Toronto Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. He was formerly with the Portland Trailblazers, and then he spent some time in Toronto. He is actually going to the Bucks on a 1-year contract. So that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, adding a little piece there.
Let's see.
You know who didn't add a singular piece? I don't know if Miles is still in here, but
oh, you really want to get into that?
No, because it came up today. They think they were the only team that didn't make a singular move outside of the draft.
No, they didn't because no one wants to go play with them. Like no one wants to go play with that team.
That's true.
Like, I would not want to go play.
It seems messy.
They literally had Paul George at one point. No, literally DeMar DeRozan. And that was the whole reason why he went to Sacramento.
Yeah.
Because he was like, oh yeah, I got the Lakers opportunity. I'm gonna go.
He wanted to go back to California.
Yeah.
And so he got to go back. Just a few hours north, but
fellas, do y'all think he should have went to? Do you think the Clippers contacted him?
I wouldn't have gone there. I would have much rather gone to Sacramento. I think he serves that team better as a veteran, and I think the Clippers, like I said, just got too much going on.
100%, yeah, 100%. But no, you're right. Like they, Clay, nobody want to go there. At one point there were stuff with like Kyrie, but
DeJounte
Murray
didn't
fell
go
out.
Yep.
I forget who else who had offers for that team. But yeah, literally nobody.
Speaking of juniors,
Scottie Pippen Jr. Did not know he was playing for Summer League Memphis.
I was actually surprised at that too. I thought he was at least I thought he was in year 3, but I guess not.
Was last year his rookie year with LA?
But I think so. Oh. So he's in the second year.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know they do summer league for like guys who are like in like year 1 to 2.
Yeah, 1 to 2.
Yeah, rookie year in second league. So
you know what was killed me? They cooked him. Was that Scoot Henderson was sitting on the bench, not dressed.
Yep.
That dude. Mm-hmm. That dude needs to play.
Yeah.
You do not have the luxury of sitting on the bench.
For real.
He is not good right now.
For real. Miles pulled up. He said, "Nope. We suck, Brody. This team is a joke, Ronnie. The Lakers are literally the biggest pile of trash right now." Oh yeah, and he just told me, but it slipped my mind again. He said they hired a G League coach of the year just for quote fame. And if y'all saw that report, We don't care who it was, but it was. I feel like the choice was made just to make that pick. I don't really
Yeah.
think this was a team pick. It was more of a like a quality the right word because it's not really.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Because it has nothing to do with the gender. It was just like it was just a random pick.
Yeah, where did it come from?
Like,
yeah,
there was. I don't know. This team has me discombobulated now. I genuinely don't know what to say because I'm like, bro, like, how do you put in words that this team has made a pick? Just, I don't know. This team got me. This team got me. But yeah, this team is bad. So they're gonna run it back with the same team. Um, I hope Dalton starts on the bench.
I would assume. I wouldn't. Yeah,
and then I know they said Bronny's going down to the G League, so we'll see how that development goes. We're not going to get into that because every other media platform has done it.
Yeah, you can watch the coverage that we have no opinion on. We already have our opinion. Actually, we already covered it.
What's crazy? We could literally rake in all that crap if I kept just putting Bronny this, Bronny that. We would rake it. Nah, we not really. Nope, we're not doing that.
It's not worth the brain power. Yeah.
I'll be cool with two people chilling versus us talking about the same thing and
just to keep it. Yeah.
Nope, we are
covering each of his summer league games that no one cares about. Yeah.
Not ESPN. Yeah. So no, you will not see that on this channel. And plus I get tired of talking about it after like a little bit.
Yeah.
Miles, you said I'll leave it alone and just look it up, bro. I'm not trying to get y'all shut down. No, we can talk about it. I'm just saying, so like weeks go on and they have more coverage about it, we're not going to talk about it. But like if we talk, like if you want to bring it up on channel, we can talk about it. I'm just saying we're not going to go out of our way to bring something up that we already talked about. I don't think it's going to change. You already said our piece. You came on the pod. You said your piece.
Yeah, that's it.
It is what it is, man. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. The Nuggets forward, Holmes the second tears Achilles.
Yeah, rookie.
That's I know how you feel, bro, because
did it.
Yeah, that thing went click clack bow, and I fell. I was like, ain't no way that just happened. I'm guessing most of these USA games have been shown up late. I have not been able to keep up with it.
Yeah.
I think one game I tuned in for was USA versus Canada, and Dylan Brooks was still trying to act like the bad guy again, which was entertainment. But Ronnie, your boy JB.
Oh, we want to talk about it?
Before I get to that, hold on. Miles said, the funny thing is, bro, after the Olympics is over, Bron and AD coming right back into the fall camp. They'll be tired, will be horrible for the first part of the season.
Yeah, that's you don't think about that stuff a lot, but it's true.
I mean, it sucks because, you want to see USA basketball, but at the same time, it's like, it also affects the season too, so it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Like you're really going to be competing for a championship, but then, like, these guys are already gassed. And wear and tear, and then AD and Braun are going to be the storyline. Trade AD, you know how it goes. But there has been reports surfacing that Devin, that she was actually wearing that fit. I believe it was yesterday. They were courtside at NBA game, summer league game. Apparently, they were watching Boston versus LA. Jaylen Brown, I forget the other woman's name that was in between.
That's his girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then Angel Reese.
Yeah.
And apparently the camera panned over at the right moment, and apparently Jaylen Brown went over, and everybody all of a sudden can read lips.
Yeah, they were real quick.
All of a sudden can read lips, and apparently he said that he doesn't think that Ronnie is that good, or I think it was a pro.
Yeah.
And so,
welcome to the club, brother.
I know. No one really cooked him that much. I mean,
but he doubled down ASAPically. He did not let. As soon as that video dropped, that man went to Twitter and he had to clear his name and say, "Yo, I never said that." He basically doubled down. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just like, he didn't even say that.
They all line up because if you read what he said, if you read his lips, and that's what he said, and then he made like that face, like kind of like just shrugged it off.
And I get.
Then his girl next to him was like, "Yeah, I think he's going to start in the G League." So they literally made a whole conversation out of lip reading. And maybe it was just people in their head were like, "Yeah, that's what she said because it lines up with what he said." But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so you saying it don't look good?
I don't think it does.
Ooh, so you saying word for word? That's what he said.
Bar for bar.
They didn't even an expert. We need to get an expert for some of these because they try to do that with LeBron too, reading lips. I'm like, if you read like a sentence and then matched it up with what he said, it makes sense. But you could also put 10 other sentences together. So I wouldn't say he definitely said it, but like it makes sense.
But then my thing is, no one knows what game they were watching. So
that's true too. How do they know it was?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand. I'm like, first of all, like they didn't even show what game they were watching. They didn't pan to the court.
No,
it just literally.
It could have been a Celtics dude.
It could have. Right.
It could have been someone he spent time with last year.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I don't think he's a pro.
Right.
That's another good point. People just jump right to it's Bronny.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, dude, there's no way in hell he was talking about Bronny. I do not believe that Jalen was talking about Bronny.
No.
At all. I don't think that. I think they're really just trying to bury Jaylen Brown. Jalen's getting all that bad rep since, they won the title, he won finals MVP, and conference MVP. I think they're just really treating him the wrong way. In my opinion, but do I think he genuinely said that? Nah, I don't think he said that. That is crazy. They are really trying to bury this man.
Oh, okay. This was it. Hold on. So when you read it, he did say the word Bron. So people think he said Bronny.
Well, see if we because if we really enunciate our words, I don't believe he actually said Bronny. If we're looking at like how, I don't really think
it looks like he says it looks like it, but also what I mean, he got
a whole YouTube. It's called NFL bad lip reading.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're not saying that.
I genuinely don't think bro actually said that. But I mean, again, see that's the thing. We don't know what game he's watching. We don't know.
It just doesn't matter.
So I'm like, how can anybody tell like what game they're watching if?
Well, he was courtside.
Oh, right.
But you mean like
right? What could have been? To me, it could have been any game.
That's fair.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. And guess what? If he said it, get over it and move on because it's not wrong.
Exactly.
So, like, he's not being disrespectful to me. He didn't say that dude's ass. He just said he doesn't think Bronny's a pro. Doesn't mean he can't become one or sit in the G League for a while and get better. But it's just like.
I genuinely think it's just rough how we're at the point now that nobody can really just share their opinions about anything.
No.
Well, who cares?
Exactly. No,
he sucks.
Exactly. No. Yeah, exactly.
Is he wrong?
That's what I'm saying. No, it wasn't wrong.
If that's what he did say, is he wrong? No.
Right. Miles, you said, I mean, if he was talking about Bronny, he wasn't lying.
Yeah, see that.
Right. I mean, and I get it, but I just hate the fact that that's what they're trying to pin it as him saying that. I don't think he said that, but I mean, he hasn't really received flack since it's been said. So
yeah,
that's a thing I noticed. Like no one's really being like, oh,
said, yeah.
And actually, I also forgot. So the ESPYs, apparently,
Oh hell! Oh hell! Yeah.
What am I? Get that man a mic.
He's interested in
That little boy a mic.
My fault.
There you
All right. So the ESPYs, Serena Williams got back at Harrison Buckner over the comment. I didn't really. As soon as I saw that Instagram covered it, I'm not gonna lie, I just skipped.
Tune out.
I was like, you know what?
We do not care.
I'm not trying. I'm just like, you know,
Yeah.
that happened months ago. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about it. Now we're just no. I don't know. It. I just felt like now it's just becoming like sports is just becoming drama now. And she felt the way. Hey, it is what it is. But
can we talk about the play of the year?
MLB?
No, ESPYs.
Oh, I did not see it. The only thing.
What they chose for it?
Yep.
Something with the Chiefs?
Nope. Lamar Jackson tipped and then he caught it.
Oh.
That was the play of the year.
Oh, that was a good play. I remember. Yeah, now I remember that. But that wasn't play
of the year.
I don't know. I'll be honest. This NFL season was quite dead.
Yeah.
So there really wasn't like
lost a little bit of pizzazz.
Yeah, it was dead. So I mean, they had the fish board because there was what games were there? I can literally think of like all the previous seasons that had like game of the year worthy.
Yeah.
But this past season, dead.
A tip pass and then the quarterback catches the ball and runs 5 yards.
And
they lost.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right though.
I would like to have seen all the nominees too. I wasn't paying attention.
I just heard about them winning.
Dang, B, you really gunning for everybody right now. And Phil Jackson is currently in the lead for NBA GOAT. Or coaching GOAT, I am sorry. But yeah, that is honestly that is really all the news that I covered. Wow, it is. Okay, so my question: when's the Olympics about to start? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
August, I think.
Okay, so that's the worst time for the Olympics to start.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have stuff to talk about by that point because we get preseason kicking in. But
actually, I was about to say, am I really about to sit up here and watch preseason? But if Philly's on, then I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, there are. Every week I'm gonna do this. Well, actually, I only got one more week to do it, but 2 weeks from tomorrow is the first preseason game. Hall of Fame game kicks off. So we're so close. We're like right there. I had training camps kicking off right now. I know people are reporting all this week, so we'll get some news out of that. Unfortunately, the bad side is we're going to get injuries out of that because we always do, and it's something that just comes out of left field. Someone pops an Achilles on the turf, an ACL tear. So,
dude, someone already had their tore their Achilles like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
Mandatory OTAs. Yeah. Yeah, someone already messed up their stuff on top of someone's already out for the season.
That's gonna suck.
I know. Like OTAs.
Yeah. Like you're so high, like you've mentally prepared, and it's like you just start kicking it off and just yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, because I saw one of the other football channels that I watch. They were talking about it, so I was like, you know what? If we have some time to kill, I think we already did, but with everything going on, sorry. I'm trying to. All right, so we could do. I think we could do one more conference wrap up. If y'all cool with that for a little bit.
That's fine.
So
like
for NFL. So
which
like
like the
AFC, we'll just go like East, West, North. Yeah, so we'll just do each one.
Okay.
And we'll just give our take, like which teams in that division will make it to the playoffs.
That's fair.
Let's start with the. We'll start with the. Actually, I'll just go left, right. So this first one, we'll start with the AFC East. Who finishes last and who finishes first in your guys' opinion?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the.
Patriots
Unfortunately, it's
last.
yeah.
Let's talk about college football game dropping. Oh, okay. So before we start, De he said he played the trial version.
Okay, like yeah.
In his opinion, he felt as if it was still more Madden esque.
I've gotten like tidbits of that where people have said that. But I did, for the most part, like the resounding statement has been it's fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you know, if you can take the game of Madden, which obviously hasn't been good in a while, but like tweak it to where obviously it's college, the environment's a little different. You got Road to Glory, all that. So,
I heard it plays faster too.
I heard it. Yeah, it plays a lot faster.
Yeah, I've seen like the small stuff.
I think they did just enough since it's the first one that came out. They couldn't just revamp. I think they did just enough to like pull you in, and then hopefully next year it even changes a little bit more than what it is this year, and kind of keeps evolving. But yeah, I mean, I'm ready to play it for sure.
So from what I saw, just what I gathered, because I really haven't sat down and actually watched like a full game. I think with EA lacks the they lack trying to create a different game other than Madden. They're using the same engine, same graphics, the same everything.
It comes off as lazy and
Right.
a little bit cash grabby because it's just like people are gonna buy it. This game, I feel like they weren't as motivated because I think everyone's been waiting for it. They were gonna buy it regardless, so they just figured throw it out there. But yeah,
so I'm not trying to nerd out, but I'm only using this as an example. So Square Enix, for those who don't know, they make Final Fantasy games. If you haven't you don't have to play, I'm not gonna go in depth. I've played two different Final Fantasy games by the same company, and neither one of those games felt the same.
yeah, and that's
That's what I'm trying to say with EA. Same, I get it. It's football. It's like, how can you reinvent the wheel? It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about giving gamers a different feel and making a completely new game.
Oh yeah.
Miles, you said you heard us being glitchy.
I did. We did see a couple of glitches. Yeah.
And we did, and I know I did. I'm sure the fellas did too. Week 1 bugs.
Yeah. Like you said, patch update.
Yep.
To me, I haven't seen anything that's deemed it unplayable, but obviously any glitches are annoying.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, they'll fix those and work those out. Hopefully.
Right. I always know day one patches, day one releases and everything. It's always going to be a glitchy mess. That's why I always wait like a few weeks after a patch update just so we can actually get a better version.
Exactly. Yeah.
But one thing we will definitely keep in mind and see how EA responds to those issues very quickly.
Yes.
We'll see how they respond.
I'm not going to give them, a lot of what do you call it, slack or whatever. But I do know the servers are probably going insane right now. 100%. I think how many people were on? I think day one there was like
a lot,
250,000. I think it was something like a number you couldn't comprehend.
Oh, yeah.
So they're working through it. I'm sure they prepared the servers for it, but they're going to have to work through that. It'll die down a little bit as we go, but I think it's going to be one of those games that people are going to play for a while.
Yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah.
It'd be so hard to find a game.
Oh, 100%.
I know.
Oh.
Crash.
Crash everywhere.
D said, here's a random shout out to SpongeBob turning 25 years old today. Happy 25th anniversary.
Damn.
Yeah,
good for him. Oh, my God.
We're just showing our age.
So weak, man.
Oh.
This has been an interesting episode. We got people's kids in the league.
Yeah, it's just getting worse.
25, man. Where'd the time go? And Miles, you said probably going to be good once the season starts. Yeah, they're going to have it up to date.
And it's definitely, I feel like it's, maybe I'm thinking too deep about it, but I feel like it's bringing people together because I see like interactions on like Instagram and Twitter and everything of like people making jokes about like, oh yeah, look, I have a 4.0 GPA, and they're like, oh, you're probably riding the bench though, and all that stuff.
Right, yeah.
It's just fun banter and stuff. So I like, I'm glad it came out.
Finally.
Yeah.
It only took us like so long to get a game.
Some dude said, "Dan, this game is BS." He said, I'm in year 3 at Stanford and I'm still on the bench. And they were like, "Yo, they're gonna make an XFL game soon. Just hang tight." He said, "You are not making it to the league."
Oh man, not have to bite. I was on Discord with DE over the weekend. He was asking me if y'all were planning on getting it. I was just like, yeah, they might, but I'll wait.
That's fair. I mean, I think we've just waited so long that I don't want it bad enough to pay the $100 when it dropped, but I can wait, like I said, 4 days to play it then.
Right.
Yeah. So,
real quick, just with the team overview, I don't know if they changed since last time we did this, but we'll just start with the AFC East. Who do we have finishing last in this division?
The Patriots. That's a consensus. Yeah, definitely.
I want to give y'all some flack, but I don't know. It's just because Aaron Rodgers is coming back. That's why definitely.
I know if they just didn't have a quarterback, I could almost give a case to the Patriots slightly. But
actually, hold up, they didn't have A-Rod last year, and y'all still finished last.
That's true. Yeah,
I'm not even trying to. Throw
no, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were just a mess top to bottom. There was no way we weren't.
I guess I really am stuck in yesteryear thinking these are the same.
Now, what we're gonna do too, I do want to preference it. These are gonna be teams stay fully healthy. Mm-hmm. Injuries are gonna happen, so this is gonna get screwed up either way. Right. But let's just with the team that's presented on paper, where would they finish? Yeah.
So I agree. Patriots will finish last, but this will be interesting. Who do y'all have finishing first in this division?
First, I want to say is going to be the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
I do. They lost a little bit. Van Ginkel's gone. Wilkins is gone. Robert Hunt's gone. I don't have 100% faith in Rodgers taking this division. If he comes out and he's like motivated and willing to play, then I think they have a real shot. But I don't see them finishing first. I'd say it's going to be. You want me to just give you the four? Like yeah. I mean, I was just going to go Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Patriots.
Honestly,
you agree? Do you agree?
Bills, Jets.
Switch them. Yeah. You think the Jets finish third?
I was thinking that too, but I don't know. I'm really torn on if the Jets finish third or if they finish second. But with the Bills, I don't know.
The Bills are screaming out of this phone right now. We're 9-8, which to me is a third place because I think the Jets can finish 10-7, 11-5, 10, 11-6.
The only reason why I want to give Bills the upper hand because they had some promise last year when they got a new OC.
They did. They started clicking a little bit, but I think they've lost so much.
I mean, they have, but let's be real. What they lost was the same. Those were the same people that they were losing with that they let go.
Yeah, I mean, your Poyers and your White, and obviously Diggs is going to be the one that hurts them the most. But
I mean, I think they just needed to retool that defense altogether.
How there's always one or two players on a defense that just pop up out of nowhere, undrafted kid or someone out of the 5th round that might just pop. So they might have something, but yeah, I mean, he's throwing a Curtis Samuel, Kincaid, Knox, Keon Coleman now. I mean.
This was the same Bills team that was putting up 30 with Stephon Diggs only getting 4 receptions.
And Gabe Davis was there too, so go away a little bit because Gabe would have his 250-yard game and would be like, "Whoa, how did that happen?"
And Dalton Kincaid would have like 10 catches.
Yeah, he's going to crack. I think the top 5 tight ends this year.
Even though this was a weird offense, like they were still putting up numbers and hanging in there with playoff teams. So
and you can never count considering they have Josh Allen, it's hard to ever count them out, but I just don't.
So
I don't see it.
I'm actually gonna roll with what Devin said only because I'm interested in seeing how both Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers come back after their Achilles injury.
That's fair.
They're definitely not going to be the same player, but they're already at that age, and since Rodgers was already fairly mobile, this actually cripples him.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes, but I'm actually gonna rock it with Devin said.
All right. I think that's pretty. It's pretty sad. There's gonna be some flip flopping. There's definitely gonna be some injuries. So unfortunately,
I genuinely think, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins didn't finish first. But this is such a.
I looked at that too.
Honestly,
I'm gonna stick with what I said, but I mean, A-Chain was breaking out last year, got hurt. He's gonna come back. They still have Raheem Mostert. Obviously, Hill's still there. Waddle got a contract.
they got OBJ now.
They do have OBJ.
Which I understand he's in his later year.
Yeah,
but it gives him a different.
And he wasn't unplayable in Baltimore.
Correct.
You still had you know time out of him, so it gives him another dimension, like you said. So yeah, I mean, you guys, you know, not really a wrong answer. I feel like we're all kind of in the same ballpark.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so now we'll start with the AFC North. Who finishes last?
I think the Browns do.
You think the Browns?
I sure do. And
Ravens.
You got the Ravens finishing last?
No.
Oh.
First.
I was like, well, yeah.
Oh.
I was like, that's a curveball.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, whoa. I'm sorry. I got Pittsburgh finishing last. Actually, they haven't missed the playoffs. Actually, no, they haven't had a winning record. Damn it.
They haven't had a losing.
Losing record. Damn it.
Yeah, I think the.
What if they have a losing record but finish last?
You mean a winning record? Finish last?
A
winning record and finish last?
They could be 9-8 and not go to the playoffs.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
I mean, that's technically a winning record.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be a lot of 9-8 teams that don't go to the playoffs, especially in this conference.
Only reason why I'm be curious to see how Russ interacts with this team, how the defense responds, barring no one gets injured. Well, there's going to be injuries, but barring the star players and if Russ does bad, when do we get?
I think that's your turning point as to why they're not going to finish last.
So that being said, I don't know, and they actually have one of the tougher schedules.
Yeah.
But finishing first, I got the Ravens.
I think it's Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. You could flip flop it a little bit, but I think it's pretty tight in there.
Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
Yeah, that's what you got. Yeah.
Ooh, so no faith in that Deshaun Watson.
No.
That brother.
And I don't want to. I wish him nothing but the worst in his.
I get it.
I don't want him to get seriously hurt. I just don't want him to have success in the league anymore.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
AFC South. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Oh god.
That's a tough one.
I think we're all gonna have different answers.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, maybe.
So who we got finishing last?
Titans.
Be honest, I agree. It's just actually
The Jaguars.
Freak. Oh, you got the Jags? I have the Jags finishing.
Texans, Colts, Titans, Jaguars.
Texans, Jaguars, Colts, Titans. Just like this.
You have it set up
last year.
See, yeah, mine's different. It's weird.
Huh?
Oh, you have it from last year. That's why I just have it.
Damn it. I hate this game. Why did I even ask?
This one's not correct for. I mean, it's just all over the place.
Early.
We can all agree that Texans are going to be first. I would say.
I think so because there's no way in hell that they're not.
Way too much firepower. This might be a conference championship team, honestly.
So I got Texans. I want to give Richardson some credit, but at the same time, I'm not too sold on T-Law anymore. Only because they will literally have these top tier teams, and he's been performing very pedestrian like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to give it to the Colts, Jags for now at third, and then I got Titans.
That's fair. Yeah, this can go either way. I think the 2 through 4 is just a cluster. You can just pick from whatever. Yeah, we'll see though.
Well,
yeah.
AFC South. Obviously, we all got Chiefs finishing first, and most likely either Denver or Raiders finishing last. I got honestly.
Denver.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to win the West, as always. The Broncos are going to be last. I'm going to put the...
I'm actually going to put Raiders last, just for the hell of it.
Really? You think Bo Nix is going to be decent enough to... Or Zach Wilson's going to be decent enough to carry it?
Sorry about that.
Ooh. I'm going to put Broncos last, Chiefs first, then I'm going to put the Raiders second, Chargers third. Yeah.
Chargers, then the Raiders.
Yeah. No more security blanket for Herbo.
Oof.
No more Allen.
Expose him.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
Ball.
Oh yeah.
They got Joe Alt too, which is going to help Herbert as well.
Oh yeah.
Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos.
I agree.
Oh boy.
NFC East.
Eagles and then Dallas last.
So obviously Philly first and Giants last.
Yes, and then I think
Commanders beat the Cowboys.
I think the Commanders are going to surprise some people. I think they're going to go second. The Cowboys are going to go third.
I hope so.
Yeah, I do think so too.
I pray to God we stop having these close ass games with these teams, or I will. I promise y'all, I am fine with splitting the season series. I am honestly fine with that.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Go for blood.
12.
I can't wait for Eagles. That way.
100%. Oh, it's gonna be nothing but Kelly Green in there.
Ooh.
It's gonna be nothing but Kelly Green and a bunch of. I told you so.
Yeah.
Yep. I hope that's televised too.
You see my story?
Yesterday?
No, today.
No, I haven't been on today.
More of the Giants GM room coming out.
Oh,
I saw that.
And he was one of the dudes was like, if Saquon ends up going to Philly, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night.
My brother has not slept well ever since.
they picked such a funny front office to cover because they're just a mess anyway.
Yeah.
That's just they knew what they were doing. You signed Daniel Jones to how much? Get the camera crew in here.
Yeah.
I want them to document this.
Facts.
This is a mess.
Facts.
He said that right after he was like, he's like our only star, dude. Like, yeah. See ya.
Yeah.
Don't pay him.
Oh, that is rough. So NFC North, who we got finishing last?
That one's gonna go to the
Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings. Yeah.
Damn.
I don't believe in McCarthy. I think Caleb Williams isn't going to have a great year, but I think he's going to do enough. And the Bears did load up a little bit on the receiving. They gave him some weapons that can get him by. So yeah, Swift. They got a Dunze. They got Keenan Allen. They still have DJ Moore, Cole Kmet. Yeah, their defense has never been an issue. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think they're fine. So I would go Vikings last. I would pick the Lions to win the division. The Packers go second. Bears go third.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So Miles actually asked DE what his favorite SpongeBob episode was, and he said Band Geeks. But he
with
actually asked us.
Yeah.
He asked us what our favorite SpongeBob episode was.
Doodle Bob or the one with their cave. I don't know the name.
Oh yeah.
Were there what?
Caveman.
Oh, like the
Sea Bear.
Yeah.
CMPFIRES and Wingy song. That one, like with the.
No.
Is that are those two different episodes?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Sea Bear with the
Sea Bear.
circle.
Yeah.
Where's Squidward gets beat up?
I don't know.
Yeah. I like. You know which one I like? What's the eels and escalators and eels?
Yeah.
Eel and escalators.
Eels and escalators.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah.
Mine either Band Geeks or Future.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is. Oh yeah.
That was a tricky ass episode. That was a trippy ass episode. So yeah, it might either be Band Geeks or
Future.
NFC South, I got Panthers finishing last, Bucks finishing. Falcons.
I'm gonna go Bucks, Falcons, Panthers last, Saints third.
Yeah.
Saints and Panthers gonna be fighting for last place.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So unfortunate for that fan base, but
And finally, NFC West. San Fran finishing first. I'm assuming we can all agree.
Yeah, I'll go. You ready for this?
You're gonna go Rams last.
Not quite. I'm going to go 49ers, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks.
49ers. Huh?
Yeah.
Take a shot. Rams, Niners, Arizona, Seahawks.
So Seahawks finished last.
And the Rams won.
The Rams?
Win the division.
Taking a shot.
Wow.
Niners.
You know, seeing your luck last week with teams, when we pick them, this is not too far off.
The only thing I'm worried about is the Cardinals' defense is absolutely atrocious. So I might have to rethink this.
That is straight cheeks. I don't know anybody on that team. Actually, my favorite SpongeBob episode should have been the one where Bro got to his house and been like, "Who are you?" Yeah, that's how I feel about the Cardinals' defense right now.
The Salty Spittoon one too was good. How tough are you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything in the future is Chrome. Yeah,
Yeah.
Everything in the future now is not.
Yeah, we've gone backwards. I don't. That was like 2005. Everything was Chrome.
Yeah.
Wheels were Chrome.
Yep.
Well, that was
TVs.
future back then.
Oh yeah.
That was the future. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Dang. So I got 49ers, Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals.
I think all of those episodes are in season 1.
They loaded them up the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
Have you watched it now?
Unfortunately, the Fire Stick has 24/7 SpongeBob. There was one new episode that was just in the background, and I was like, "Yeah, this is getting turned off."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're running out of shit to do.
Yeah. New SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Hold on. There was a WNBA trade. Interesting. Where he scored 14 points, 35% from three, with basically 5 assists. Actually, that's pretty good.
I was gonna say for a WNBA stat line, that's not bad.
Good.
Better than Bronny.
Oh. Did you hear the beat drop? It's like the speakers in the back of like an 06 Chevy, dude. That's another clip moment. If we can clip that one.
Oh, God.
He's been good today. He's been 2 for 2. Can't even start with any kind of slandering against you.
Marbury. Praise the Connecticut Sun.
Oh, my God.
What is up with those jerseys?
Why are there 2 sponsors on the?
Dang, the chocolate episode.
Why do the pinstripes disappear?
Yeah, they fade. It's like the gradient Falcons uniforms that fade down, but these pinstripes fade up.
Hold on. What was the episode where Nance was like, "You what?
You what?"
Or any
Mine.
Yeah, I was about to say any episode that dude in there saying, my leg.
What are we taking, Tower? Wish it somewhere else. The Alaskan Bullworm, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The Alaskan Bullworm.
The Alaskan Bullworm.
Oh,
you know what?
God.
The snow one. When Sandy's hibernating.
Oh. My gosh.
Or
I'm Dirty Dan.
Or whatever episode it was with
They call Pinhead.
water.
What?
I don't even know if that was the whole episode, but
I think it was.
Might have been one of the ones we
that
just talked
one, but
about.
it was...
Yeah.
The one that tripped me out was when they finally surfaced. And then there was literally like a sponge.
It was just a sponge.
Yeah, and a starfish.
I was like,
It's like, hell no.
And then they had
Taxidermy
a
squirrel.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, what the fuck? Oh, man. There was another one. Crap, I can't
So good. This show used to be so good. Now.
Prime.
Shit. You ruined it.
You ruined it.
Oh, the hash slinging slash.
Oh, the hash slinging slash bringing singing.
April Fools. I'm watching 24/7 channel for SpongeBob right now, or the one where they were cussing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could not repeat that one as a kid because
No.
The boating one when he gets his license.
Yeah.
Tries to get his
Hey,
license.
Patrick, how the are you? Or the seahorse noises. Oh my, jeez. Oh yeah, when SpongeBob was trying to hide a whole seahorse at work.
Bubble Buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, Bubble
God.
Buddy. Yeah.
Bubble Buddy had everybody.
What was
They
the
start
one?
talking.
They were like, "Oh."
Look at SpongeBob.
And then bro got popped and everything went back to normal.
Right, he didn't pump it.
I thought he did.
He drove away.
Oh, did he?
The whole car.
Yeah, did he have a family
He
too?
dipped. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was the one with the big dude that was like the food inspector? They lifted up his tongue and had the pickles underneath.
Oh yeah.
No
Oh.
pickles.
No pickles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forget bro name. Or what was it? Or the pickle who was like we kept getting stung by jellyfish.
Oh
He was
yeah,
like,
was that Kevin?
Cucumber.
Yeah.
Hi,
Cucumber.
Kevin. Yeah.
Oh, you cut that out.
He's at the jellyfish convention or something. Yeah.
Bro, get lit up.
Hey,
Hi, Kevin.
Well, you cut that out.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're watching the Strangler one?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Oh
That was the one where they ripped his mustache off or something.
no, that's the movie.
No, there
That's
was.
not a mustache. This is a mustache.
I know which one he's talking about. Oh, the Strangler. That he's like he sees him on the wanted poster, but he doesn't believe it's him. He just like keeps going about it. He's like, "Oh hi, yeah."
Was that the one? Was that the same one? The graveyard shift? The bro was working the graveyard
No,
shift.
that's the
That's a
Oh
Ashleen
yeah,
Slash.
That's-
yeah.
yeah.
The walls.
Yeah, that tripped me out when bro was flipping the switch. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Nosferatu.
Yeah, damn, that tripped me out. I was like, yeah, this episode ain't it.
Nosferatu.
Bubble Buddy was great. The one where they were clowning Sandy because she was from Texas.
Yeah. What was the one? What did he say? What are you? He was like, I'm Texas, or he said, no, I'm stupid, or something, something like that. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah. What's the difference? Yeah.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
Yeah. Oh, fun times.
Glove World.
Yes, I forgot Glove World. That's the one with the bus
Yeah.
where they go at. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why didn't you say so?
Yeah.
Calm down, son. It's just drawing. Hey, Patrick, what am I? Stupid? No, I'm Texas.
That's what
What's
was
the
the
difference? Yo, that was a shot at Texas.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That
That shit was banned in Texas for a month. Yeah.
It's still about the same. That's funny.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Cowboys fans. Oh, man. No, we definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Honestly, we might just end the pod here.
Yeah.
Thank you for everyone who voted. And Phil Jackson ran away with this list or this vote.
Ooh.
Yeah,
fair enough.
5 votes. Oh, interesting. YouTube, we need an update.
Little Swift here.
Oh man. Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, today was a short stream. Some stuff happened, but it's still a short stream nonetheless. We will be back next week. Same time, same place. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it popped up now. Same time, same place. Miles, you said Phil Jackson won the GOAT. Yeah. LA Phil Jackson, yes. New York Phil Jackson, I still wish I could forget about that.
Yes.
And speaking of things I wish I forget about, Ronnie shared with us that the NBA equality jerseys. I totally forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. Someone had Miles. You would appreciate this. Did you send it to him?
No.
The Markieff Morris.
Oh,
someone had an education reform Markieff Morris number 88 jersey. The most insane thing I've ever seen. So then it made me wonder which ones are for sale, like out on the interwebs.
Enough white.
Derek White had one that said enough white. So I forgot all about it. Like Sean said, he was trying to bury it out of his brain.
I totally forgot that those jerseys existed, and I was like, wow, they're still for sale. I wish they weren't.
I don't even know where to start with them.
I sort of kind of wish we could just forget about that part of the that the NBA happened.
Yeah.
I wish we could forget that.
Education reform is crazy. And with the number 88, I forgot he wore that. That's insane.
That was I wish I could block that part out.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we will be back next week. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Same time, same place as always. Shout out, all right, you tripping. Bro says, shout out Kobe for a great legacy. Yeah, we gonna end it right
here, I'm so glad it's always at the end, though.
Yeah, all right, yeah, we gonna catch y'all next week. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Wednesday. And until then, we are out of here. Peace.